Well, it looks like Christmas out here. Those 3 trees should give you some sort of indicator. Now, reason why I'm filming all this is because, well, I haven't remembered Georgia having this much snow in a long, long time. Perhaps since I was about the age of 7. It's almost worthy enough to look like the North. There are a few areas that somewhat iced over, because last night it was very cold and iced over quite well, which is why there are not many cars on the road today. The birds, they land on branches sometimes, and when they fly off, it flings the branches to the point that a mist of white dust covers the air. Just saw that incident in the window outside. Over here, as you see that the table is covered, as well as the chairs. And right there is a lovely example of snow being able to perch on a tree. And the bushes. As well as all the ground. And that right there is our Japanese maple. Lovely, isn't it? And that right there is another tree, if you can see it. Look, the diving board. And I'd just like to be a closer view of those 3 pine trees again. Those are the most magnificent feature of this event. There we are. Love the way that snow perches upon their branches. How God has designed it for it to be so, I have no idea. This right here is a garden canopy. Sometimes in the spring and summer, the bees swarm around this area, enough to convince me not to go through this gate sometimes, or at least to run through it. Lovely. As you can see here, this is a Korean War era Jeep that my dad acquired some time ago, and he fixed it up. So it's now workable again. But now it's covered completely in snow, so we're going to have to wait for all the snow to melt in order to give it a good proper drive again and take that tarp off. Now, this is my brother's car, Ford Explorer, and that one right there is a Ford F-150 owned by my father. Ah, yes. these kinds of trees. I never knew what they were called, but I always liked them. They always bloomed. If you can see the flower buds on the end of their branches, they bloom in the spring. As well as this lovely example right here. Look at that. How the sun just glows through the trees. And these are the trees that line our driveway and separate us from our neighbors. Over here, there are some bushes. They have very, very short leaves, but they make nice decoration. As well as the trees that go in between them every now and then. And this right here is our lovely street. Over there, it's blocked off. You might be able to see some yellow tape flinging in the wind. But other than that, there's not much to see. Or you might be able to see the red signposts. If I move just a little bit to the right. It's a dead end that quite a while back we used to love riding our bikes just around and around in circles in that area because no cars would ever go up there except for the occasional turnaround. However, there is a road to the side that leads on all the way. And this right here is my house. 1970s Southern plantation style. Lawn is covered with snow and the footprints of passers-by. As well as the two trees that rise up high, high into the air. Well, not the tire swing, but the wooden plank swing, if you can see it. And the weeping willow. Lovely way to start a morning.